With all the information out there about essential oils, I thought I'd talk about the 3 oils that I use the most, all of which are super cheap, even at the highest grades that I get them at, and can be taken daily, and I'm going to have links for the edible brands that I like in the blog associated with this video. Now, to start with, super simple and easy, one of my favorites is lemon oil, and this can be used for all sorts of common things, such as runny nose, cough, allergies, bad breath, and other germs associated with that in the mouth. And I'll have a list of other things in the blog, but mainly what I use this for is a daily detox, because lemon is so good for clearing toxins out of your body. And I just put a couple drops in my water in the morning and drink that down. But especially when I'm traveling, I like to have this with me outside of the country, because a couple of lemon essential oil drops in your water will ensure that there's no bacteria or parasites in the water, since it's antibacterial. And then after drinking that, I know it'll help to detox my body. It also supports the elimination of parasites from foods such as pork, if you eat that, or if you happen to eat something else that has a bacteria or parasite in it. It also has all of the benefits of lemons, such as antioxidants and more. This also works great in coordination with other oils that specifically kill virus and bacteria, because lemon oil can help to flush that out of your system. Another reason it's one of my favorites is because it supports the removal of petrochemicals from our body. And what these are is chemicals like BPA that we're exposed to on a daily basis from bottled water, or anything that comes in a plastic container, or canned food, toiletries, feminine hygiene products, or touching things like receipts, CDs, or DVDs, and other things. In fact, it does such a good job of eliminating these that you have to be careful not to put this in a plastic or styrofoam container, because it'll eat right through them. So when you're using this, only put it in glass or stainless steel. Another oil that I love and use every day is clove oil. Now, this is great for your teeth and gums. It's great to fight against bad breath. Gargling with it can help with pain and irritation in your throat. But mainly what I use it for is when I floss my teeth, because it's so good at getting the bad bacteria, specifically in your mouth, out between your teeth and your gums. I also put a couple drops in it when I oil pull. And you could see my video on how to do that. And you could see my video on eliminating bad breath and gum disease, and learn exactly how to use this to help support healthy teeth and gums, and even for a toothache, as this has always been used in Ayurvedic medicine for cavities and tooth pain. Now, it's also great to help against candida overgrowth. You could take a couple drops in a capsule. And also for acne, to boost immunity and fight against disease, and a few other things that you could see in the blog associated with this video, as well as how to use that. Now, another oil that I love and use every day is peppermint oil. And as an antiseptic, I use this in both my homemade toothpaste and deodorants, and you can see my video on both of those. But I mainly use it after I get out of the shower to put a couple drops on my fingertips, rubbing that together and putting that under my arms, because it can help to kill the germs that have been detoxed out of your body from your armpits, including the germs that can cause a foul odor when you sweat a lot. Now, because the underarms are such an important place of your body for detox, that's why it's important not to use commercial deodorants that have aluminum and parabens in it, and other toxic ingredients, because it prevents them from leaving your body that your body's trying to eliminate so bad through your bloodstream. But I explain more about that in the video on how to make the deodorant. Now, I always go to peppermint oil first when I have any type of headache, by putting a couple drops on my fingertips, rubbing it together, and then putting it on my temples, as well as behind my ears and down my neck. And just don't get this near or around your eyes, because it could irritate and burn them. It creates sort of a wintergreen effect, allowing you to open up your blood vessels and feel clear again. It's also great for nausea and for an energy boost, as well as mental alertness. And what you can do with that is put a couple drops on your palms, rub those together, then cup your hands, and then just take 4 to 6 deep breaths. And this is called a hand diffuser. Now, this has helped me and so many other people. In fact, one time I was on a plane, and there was this guy who was pale white. He had the worst headache of his life, he said, and didn't know what was happening. He was very nauseous. So they called doctors and nurses that were sitting there who didn't know what to do. So I gave him a little bit of peppermint oil. He rubbed it on his fingers and his temples, back of his neck. He did the inhaler, and within a few minutes he was feeling much better, and they didn't have to land the plane. Now, what happens is, because the blood vessels are opening, it will provide you relief that way. But this is also great for muscle relief, as well as allergies. And when it's really hot, I'll do the same thing, rubbing it on my palms and putting it in the back of my neck because it has a cooling effect. Now, all three of these are very powerful, and peppermint is like a super oil in that it has a powerful positive effect on many of the systems in your body, including your muscular system, your endocrine system, your nervous system, your respiratory system, your digestive, circulatory, and immune systems. Now, it's very important to look for oils that are pure and haven't been diluted with other oils that are therapeutic grade and edible. The reason you want that is because anything that you're putting on your skin goes directly into your bloodstream within 20 seconds, bypassing your digestive tract. So it's actually worse putting it on your skin in many cases. Now, you also want purity because there are many oils that you see on the market that have been diluted with other oils, like a cheap olive oil, for example. So if you see a bunch of oils that are different types that are the same price, what that means is that they've been diluted, and you can see that in the ingredient list. The oils that I recommend in the blog associated with this video are very strong, and you might want to test yourself before using them to make sure you don't have any skin irritation. The way you do this is by either putting a little coconut oil on your arm and then putting a drop of the oil on there to make sure you don't have any skin irritation before putting them on a larger part of your body. Check with your doctor before using them, especially pregnant women and children. And clove and peppermint oil especially can cause issues during pregnancy. And lemon oil is considered phototoxic, and what that means is that it increases the effects of the sun, so you never want to put that on your skin before going into the sun. Now, in addition to the ways that I mentioned using them, these are commonly used in a diffuser with pure water so you can breathe the oils in. You can also use them topically in lotions, and the brand I use is edible, so you can take that in water or as in capsules, as there are nutritional facts on the labels for the ones that can be taken internally. Now, you can also put this on the top of your spine, below your neck, as well as the bottom of your spine on your lower back, and on the bottoms of your feet as well, as all of these points connect to all of your nervous systems. And just remember that these are very powerful, and you only need 2 to 3 drops or even 1 drop in some cases, and just test yourself to see how they react with your skin. Now, in the next video, I talk about another 3 of my favorite oils. One that is all natural and has been shown to be more powerful than 12 different antibiotics. Now, I won't take antibiotics, but I will use this one, and I even use it as a preventative about once every 6 months, and for a bacterial cleanse as well. And then another one that can even help your spiritual practice and help fight against anxiety and depression as well. So I hope you enjoyed this, and for more videos on health and wellness related to mind, body, and spirit, subscribe here and check out theartofunity.com. Good luck with this.